Hello and welcome back, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more campaign in E4. This is Ragusa wrapping up. We're going to wrap up Ragusa. So we're going to dispatch the stack here with 20 mercs. Directly on to Constantinople, we've got a 5-3-4-2 leader. This army can split up into 4 groups and go here, 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 and here. This army can keep drilling, it's just an infantry stack. These guys are going to go for the war goal of Kosovo. Our navy is docked up. Our diplomat just died, that's fine. We'll hire a new guy. Sending 12 ducats this way. We actually dominate the Champagne node. We have the most trade power in the Champagne node because reasons. We could collect here. We actually have more control in Genoa. I think we're better off just doing it how we're doing it. Maybe not. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're spending 36 ducats a month subsidizing our subjects, and yet we still make 52. I'm pretty happy about where we're at. Yeah, let's just take a month though to see. We switch to collection. I'll take another snapshot of our economic situation. Take a look at it later. I'm being sloppy, but again, it's partially because we're in blob mode and because, if I'm being completely honest, I still feel weird. I still feel like not myself. And I don't feel as attention to detail, as analytical, like I feel weird. We have too many mark points, darn it. I don't want to do development. Just do some mercantilism, whatever. It's fine. We're gonna spend some military points on barrages, like that one. Let's have this army head to Edirne. That army can join them, that army can join them, that army can join them. And once these armies have taken Kosovo, they can carpet siege all the things. Constantinople's gonna fall super fast. There's global trade, but we didn't spawn it. Sad times. It's fine. Arumba used the icon. I actually turned it on earlier. Rather than have to remember, I just decided to put it on then. Constantinople's fallen. Give this to Georgia. He's the absolute best at defensiveness. Unlikely we're gonna get across the strait, so we're gonna walk around. Let's send the merc stack this way. We'll keep one stack nearby Constantinople to hold the fort in case they try to cross the strait. Like our subjects managed to get onto Corfu. We need to knock out the secondary participants first. Akyunlu, Dawasir, Naj, Tunis. A lot of dudes. So yeah, we come in through Georgia, move on to Akyunlu's capital. I don't see a super easy way to get to Tunis, but whatever. Use navy for Trebizond. Trabzon. Use navy for Trabzon. I don't understand what you mean. I don't see how the navy is gonna help that. Georgia's forts are gonna become a meat grinder? I hope so. It's kind of why we built them and waited the years required to actually get them completed. No, he is actually equal to our tech now, but if we wanted to, we could take Miltech like next month, gain some innovativeness. And since we're so far ahead of time on monarch points and stuff, I think we'll just take this stuff. I honestly don't care. Sure. Take it early, it's fine. Big penalty, I don't really, doesn't matter. Establish some Sunday schools, sure. Teach the kids how to read good. You know you wanna. All kids wanna learn how to read good. Right? Strait is opening. It's extremely unlikely that they're gonna let us cross the strait. We can try, but maybe if we use the highest maneuver, fastest dude possible, or use a distraction navy. We also do have forced march. Let's do this. Our fastest guy is SMS. 4 plus the trait equals 6, which is better than 5. So SMS is our fastest guy. See if he can get us across. We'll grab that army, come up here as well. Our best combat guy is probably Stavros, because he's got the infantry combat ability. We've got a leaderless stack here. Akilnu is on Tech 16 as well. I don't know, let's see. This army must have come from Trebizond, right? It could not have gone like this way. So I think that if we engage here, don't think he can march from here to here. I think he's got to go out and around. This army, though, could have come in from Yerevan, in which case it could just march directly. In which case we fight a 3-3-3. They're all mountains. Should just go for the leaderless army. Yep, that one's going to force march over. Even if we have a smaller army, part of the reason why the army is composed the way that it is, it's a little bit small at the moment, but is that the mercs can just meat grinder a bit and then back off and recover. Nice. 9 versus a -2. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll fight a couple more days. Make them break their sieges, and then we'll retreat so we get a recovery tick. They can suffer an attrition tick. We recover. Important. Looks like our guy did manage to get across the strait, so we now have free crossing. Set this army here. This army can head to... You go that way, and why don't you actually go to, like... Let's start with Karasi, so we control both sides of that strait. Well, the Ottomans are completely foobarred now, because we control both sides of the strait, and we dominate the trade situation, and it's just done. It's still dumb that you cannot scorch earth your vassal's land. Yeah. Another example of something that's kind of dumb is that you can't use scorched earth at all when you're using condottieri. Because reasons. Even though they're technically, like, troops that belong to the person you've rented them to, and I think they should be able to do scorched earth while at war. Okay, economically we are doing better, right? Yes, trade income went up by 20. A huge part of that's probably because of the occupations, though. It's really hard to gauge trade changes while you're at war. It's just so much fluctuation. Trade's like the only thing that went up. We're actually making 2 ducats a month, 2.7 from the Kosovo gold mine. Neato. Damn, what is up with that magnificent beard? Nothing. What's up with your magnificent beard? We need to knock down Yerevan or Trebizond so we can get to Akinlu's capital. Both are mountain forts, they're going to be annoying. Either that or wait for this army to get done. Might be better. Just gonna head to Guria. Sit around for a while. I think I might take back what I said earlier about the Ottomans. I mentioned earlier I was not planning to bankrupt them because it would be too much work, but he's gonna let me carpet siege him, then this might be the situation that we're looking for. 6341 siege specialist. That's kind of scary. Just check to see if forts have been transferred. Corfu just fell. That's Nitra. That fort hasn't fallen. He's deleted a lot of the forts that he had. What a loser. Loser head. Bum, bum, bum. Now the thing is, and I've definitely talked about this before, I think some people would like to just take, I mean, we have more men, right? 64,000 troops versus 57,000 troops. We looked at the ledger earlier. Our troops are comparable, if not slightly superior. So we should just go fight his army, right? I don't usually like to do that. Because if we kill his army, then he won't have an army. And therefore his economy is, you know, he's going to be not paying monthly maintenance. He's not going to be taking loans. I'd rather let him pay for a huge army that he never tries to fight us with, and let him go deeply, deeply into debt while maintaining an army while his entire country's occupied. I usually ignore his army. Just kind of, you know, move around and siege stuff. And if his army's afraid of my army, then great. It means I have complete control over the war. Nice stack wipe. We are now trading in livestock. Cavalry are now cheaper. Fancy. Let's go ahead and take Miltech. Reinforcements cost more. Reinforcements, what, compared to hiring more troops? It's more of a fact that, let's just take it to an extreme. Let's say you're fighting an opponent, and I don't know, let's say it's Mantua, and he has 1 force limit and 1 infantry, and his income is 1, and he's got 10 ducats. If you kill his army completely, you stack wipe him, he can build 1 more army. So he spends his treasury, but now he has no army, no treasury to build a new army. He can't go into debt because he can't build an army, and his income will always exceed his expenses because his army is small. Okay, with me so far? Alternatively, if you leave his army alive, occupy his capital, his only province, now he has an army that's bigger than he could build with his current treasury or income, that's depleting and driving his economy negative. He can't go negative if you stack wipe him first. He has to rebuild the army, and he can't do that because he has no land to build it with and no economy to, no treasury to build it with. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but it works better to ignore their army if you're trying to harm them economically. That is a defensive fort. Maybe we do want to fight that. That is also a center? No. Basically, like, you're preventing it, you're making it so you can't put them into debt if you stack wipe them. You can put them 5 loans into debt with the peace deal, because that's just how peace deals work, but you can't make them go deeper than that into debt. Alright, we're the defender here against a larger army. Yeah, I think we fight for 12 days and then just retreat. This was not actually intended. I just didn't like that he was trying to take back that fort. We'll fight to the 16th and then retreat adjacent to our other armies. Keep on occupying. They all pile in here, we're gonna lose this fight pretty easily. They arrive on the 15th. That's too long. Let's just retreat again. That is primarily merc stack, so I don't care how many troops we lose in that army. But these guys head to here, and these guys head to nowhere. They just stay where they are. Let's see how we're doing. Economically, the Ottomans have 3 loans so far. Their income is down to 88. We more than double their income. Keep on moving around and occupying more. We're also paying quite a bit to reinforce. Genoa has no fort over here. That was a mistake. Still try to take that fort back. Apparently Ming is doing a thing. Would it be worth it to support Mamluk separatists? I don't think it's worth it economically to support separatists. Unless you have more money than you know what to do with, in which case you should be building manufactories and other stuff. Gain Republican tradition and lose corruption. Or lose stab. Huh. I don't know. I mean, on the one hand, losing stability. On the other hand, not losing stability. And also losing corruption. This is a tough choice. We should probably do a poll, right? If we do a poll, then you guys are gonna vote to... I know I've done it before. You guys always vote to take the bad choice if I put up one of these like obvious silly events. So I'd rather not. Let us go ahead and check to see if our subjects have any loans. Go through and pay them all off if they do. If not, I think I might actually, because we make so much more now from trade, I think we're going to cancel our subsidies. to Kiev, Genoa, and Transylvania. Kiev, Genoa, Transylvania. Cancel them. Because I want to increase them, and you can't adjust a contract in place. You have to cancel and redo it. There's reasons. Noob? I am a noob. Clearly. I haven't had enough playtime in this game yet. Nice disease outbreak. Beautiful. That's a lot of troops nearby. Merchants call for increased imports. Okay. We are not locked this yet. This is defensive terrain for Tunis. Tunis is on tech 13. That's probably going to be a stack wipe then, unless the Ottomans can reinforce in time. Let's see. Looks like they're going to be locked before the battle's over, but I think we might even beat Tunis and then become the defender. Yep. This is actually kind of bad. We might end up stack wiping this army as well. I don't actually want to kill them. I want them to, you know, do stuff and things. For a global trade. Why not? Can we sell it? We can. Here, Russia. Enjoy global trade. Give me some monies. That also gives us another merchant, I think, starting next month. Remember, what ideas did the Ottomans take? They took administrative, trade, quality, and now 3 ideas into quantity. Defender of the Faith? Sure, yes. Next couple ducats will go for that. Incense will now be produced in Oltenia. Fair enough. There's a 57 stack marching on us. Ooh, that morale. That's not good. Trading in copper. Let's see. We gotta go to the 9th? Yikes. That army might not survive. That's a scary Ottoman stack. Do we have more than 0.5 morale? No. So I can't even control the retreat. Let's just hope they retreat somewhere not stupid. Yeah, they went to Oltenia. I clicked on boot camp, but they went to Oltenia. That's fine. I'd end up having to bring back both armies now. Okay, we have over 500 ducats. Let's take Defender of the Faith. Don't really care about the tech cost. Ottomans gave up the Ankara fort at a breach and 35%. Ankara? I know that's a province name, but off the top of my head, I don't know where that is. Maria fell. Nitra. Most of the forts transferred, I believe. Give this back to me, then to Nitra. I'm gonna have Nitra pay for the forts primarily, just because it's easier to keep it all organized in my head that way. Alright, it was Kiev, Transylvania, and Genoa that needed money, right? We were giving them 3. Let's give them each 15. There's actually a point where giving them... I'm gonna give them 10. You give them too much money, then they can't do anything with it, because they just don't have the force limit, so... 10 should be enough to make them max out their force limit. No, not 100. That's insane. No, stop. I said 10-ish. And Genoa as well. We have a merchant I need to assign. We can actually get a merchant in here and get our inland caravan power thing, just to help pull money forward. Why not? Send a guy over there, it's fine. Like this army's also getting engaged, but actually winning, so that's fine. I don't think they can win against more armies, so hopefully they stop trying to attack us soon. Let's move into the mountains, in fact. Good to hear. Be safer there. A good general here? I want 5 maneuver guy. I want Stavros. Where's Stavros at? Stavros is leading a siege. 4 maneuver then? SMS? Sure, you can be here. Sounds good. How are we doing in terms of great powers? We're up there. We're in 4th place. But I don't think that this is a proper measure of like power. The best measure of power is page 2 of the ledger. This is how you measure power. We make more money than Spain by almost double. That's power. Alright. I am going to take a short break here if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, stick around and I'll see you again in a moment if you're watching this on Twitch. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.